What's up everyone, you're watching Bite Me with me Nicole, and today I have a recipe for you which is made in like all Indian households. It's the simplest, it's the quickest, and it is delicious. Now this is fried prawns but with an Indian style, I guess that's the way I'm going to like describe it now. But I'm going to do this really simple marinade for you which involves pretty much 3 ingredients, and the way we cook it in 3 different ways is going to help you jazz up the whole thing and make it fancy and impress people, okay? So it's really simple. This is how my mother makes it at home. If you have more time, you can do the fancier way of cooking. If you have less time, do the quicker way of cooking, and I promise all 3 ways are absolutely delicious, and you can have it with like rice and dal or by themselves or with drinks, and everyone will be perfectly happy. Okay, so to start with, I have 300 grams of prawns. I'm going to teach you how to do this per 100 grams of prawns, because that way you're making a small amount, you can just do it quickly and move on with your life, alright? So to my 300 grams of prawns, which have been cleaned nicely by me, shelled, deveined. If you want to be fancy, you can keep a little bit of the tail or the shell, but I do it this way because it's easier. I can clean my prawns, keep them in my freezer, pop them out whenever I need. So to start our dry marinade, I have turmeric or haldi over here. And per 100 grams of prawns, you're going to add half a teaspoon, okay? Next, I have chili powder, and this is the second ingredient. And I'm just going to add 1/4 teaspoon per 100 grams. Now, if you don't want it too spicy, add less chili powder. In fact, if you're making this for children, my mother used to very often make this with just turmeric, like maybe a hint of chili and salt. She wouldn't overcomplicate it because she knew that her audience was fussy children like me. After that, you're going to add salt, and that's 1/4 teaspoon as well. Now this recipe will work even if it's like slightly over 300 grams of prawns or per 100 grams. You can adapt it easily. Next, if you have a fancy manicure or you're just squeamish about touching prawns, you can go ahead and use a spatula to mix the whole thing up. But honestly, I find it way easier to use my fingers, and this is why I almost never have a manicure. So you just mix everything together. So coat everything neatly in the haldi, the chili powder, and the salt. You can actually mix the dry ingredients together and then apply them all if you're more worried about the incorporation of them, but this works fine. Okay, so now you can let this sit for maybe 15 minutes, or if you want to be like really organized and have meals for the entire week planned out, do this and just pop them into the freezer, and then you can pull them out anytime you want, okay? So it's finally time to fry our prawns now, and I'm going to show you 3 different ways of frying these prawns, alright? Even though it's such a simple marinade, I'm going to give you 3 different ways, so if you have some more time, you can make them extra special for whoever you're making these for, okay? One of the ways of frying this involves a batter. Now for the batter, what I have here is 2 tablespoons of rice flour. Now you want to use rice flour because it makes the fish really crispy and delicious to eat, okay? There's a pinch of some turmeric in here. You can go ahead and add a little bit of salt as well. Just a tiny, tiny. Look at that. Almost non-existent. And to that, I'm going to add 6 tablespoons of water. Around 6 tablespoons, because you want it to be not too thin and not too thick. Like I say, Goldilocks is better now. So just stir it around. Alright, it needs to coat the prawns. So add water gradually and then just mix it up. Now if you're doing all the prawns in this form, you're going to need more rice flour and more batter in general. I'm just going to show you in a couple of prawns. So that's it, that's your batter ready, and you don't want it to be too thin and you don't want it to be too thick either. Okay, it just has to be of a coating texture. Once your batter is done, set it aside, and you're going to start heating up either your pan if you're just going to do them the first 2 ways, or if you're going to deep fry them, you're going to get a tiny little vessel and you're going to fill it up with enough oil to deep fry the prawns. And in my pan, which is my old trusty pan, it has gone through so many wars with me, look at it. We're going to add some coconut oil, alright? So you're just going to add as much coconut oil as you need whilst you're frying. So to start with, I would start with about 2.5 tablespoons to 3. These are fried prawns, so you are going to use quite a bit of oil. Now for this, you're going to want to get an apron, and my apron is far away, so I'm going to use my little kitchen towel. And you want to do this to make sure that you don't get all of the haldi or the turmeric all over your clothes, alright? Okay, so the 3 ways of doing the prawns. One involves just pretty much frying the prawns as they are, which is what my mother did so many times, and so many of my lunch boxes were filled with this deliciousness. So just go on and put your prawnies inside. So that's 3 prawns just directly fried, alright, in the coconut oil. Now the other way to do it, just amp it up a little bit, is get rice flour, and here I have 2 tablespoons of rice flour, and you just do a dry coating. Okay, and that's just going to give it a tiny bit of a crunch. Okay, so just let that fry. Now for the batter ones, which are going to go into the oil at the back. Be careful when you're dropping your prawns in, alright? So you get your prawns and you coat them in the batter. You can flatten the prawns out with a mallet if you like, if you want them to be slightly thinner and crispier. But I like it like this, it's that sweetness inside that's hidden. So there you go, just lightly battered. I don't like overdoing batter because then you can only taste batter. And in it will go. Okay. So I wouldn't normally cook prawns on a high heat, but because these are fried and I want that very quick caramelization on the top, I fry it on a high heat. You see that lovely crustiness? This is what so many of my lunch boxes were made of, fried prawns. Then you just turn the ones which have been coated with the rice flour. Okay, so you just flip them and you lower your flame a little bit for the other side. So it will hardly take any time. You just want to make sure your prawn is kind of firm to the touch, and then it's done. And I mean firm, not hard. If it's hard, you're overcooking your prawns. If it looks super smoky in here, it's because it is. But once your prawns are done, just pop them out onto some kitchen paper or kitchen towel for them to just drop off all the extra oil on them. So for the batter fried ones, do make sure to turn them at least once. Alright? And you want both sides to turn really crusty and golden. So once your batter fried ones are done, just drip them off gently and be careful, please. Look at that, they look delicious. They look like prawn bhajiyas. Okay, and I'm going to continue frying the rest of my prawns. So pretty much your prawns are ready to eat like this, and they are delicious. Every kind, all 3 kinds, absolutely fantastic. I would eat them with rice and dal, frankly. I'm going to do this right after this shoot. I'm going to have them with rice and dal for lunch. Now, if you want to add a little bit of extra flavor or just maybe a tiny bit of a flourish to present it, what you can do is make a little tadka. Okay, so over here I have about a tablespoon of coconut oil and it's just heating up. Next, I'm going to add half a teaspoon of mustard seed, black mustard seeds. Okay, I'm just going to wait for that to kind of fuzz up. And now you can put as much onion as you want. So I'm just going to put like a pinch. And they've just been cut very fine and in like half moons. Okay. You don't want them to burn, but you do want them to brown. Next, in go my curry leaves. So as many as you want. I have just about 5 or 6. It smells so good as soon as the curry leaves hit. Okay, and here I have just 3 green chili. This is just more for the look of it and not really for, it's not going to add that much of heat. And I have split them in half so they don't just pop and go everywhere and burn my eyes. It has happened. Okay, so that's done, and then you're just going to get a spoon and spoon it over your batter fried prawns or the other prawns if you want. I love how flexible Indian food is. You can do pretty much anything you want, change textures, flavors, colors. Okay. Ooh, look at that, doesn't that look beautiful? Ta-da! Delicious. So it's time to eat. Time to throw off aprons, and if you are a greedy little person like me, and it's not about greed, it's about just knowing what you want. Grab one of the prawnies and taste them. So good. It's like being at home in India and ordering like a fish thali and having the fried prawns that come with it. It's perfection. These are the ones which have been dusted in rice, and the crispy crusty outside is everything. You know what my favorite thing to do is, after I fry these prawns in the pan, I get some of my white rice and pull off all that extra oil and flavor. And it is so good. It is so, so good. I hope you guys try out these recipes, try them out in all different forms, enjoy them. And if you enjoy them, just say a little prayer for me and just give me a little comment on one of our videos. Have fun, guys.